And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for our third game of the night. It's number 5 seed King City versus the number 8 seed Pattonsburg. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. The Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. King City Lumber, Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg, and 3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg. The King City and Pattonsburg School Districts and the Printer New Shopper located in Albany. Tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. We'll be back to look at these two teams when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
3:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Or 3. Go ahead, take it over, Mike.
Well, we're thinking deep thoughts here. We're discussing our ancestry and what could be. And I'll just leave it at that.
So as we get set here for these two teams, let's go ahead and take a look at it here.
I was going to say it looks like a job for 23andMe.
King City lost to Princeton their opening round game 42-37. Pattonsburg fell to Albany in their first round game 54-13. And Mike, for both these two teams, looking to get in that consolation game against Platte Valley at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. For Pattonsburg, for them, they really had Jaden Goebel was doing a good job getting to the rim. She was kind of the leading scorer with 5 against Albany. But other than that, it was kind of Addie Iddings wasn't very active in that game from what we saw. Annabelle Gardner had a hard time getting things going. If they can get those two going a little bit, maybe they can get a little bit more point production. For King City, it was kind of the same thing with just Brylan Armfield. And other than that, they really didn't have much going otherwise. Maybe need to get Allie Schneider involved inside tonight, maybe with her having some size advantage inside. England Garlock on the outside, and maybe even a little bit of the freshman in Kinley Potter to get things going.
Yeah, it's like I talked to Coach Warford right before the game, and one of the things he'd mentioned was, the game. He said he wasn't surprised with what happened against Albany, and we mentioned that Albany kind of took things for granted early and then got the ship righted. Ended up being a 40-point win, but he said he told his girls Albany's going to beat a lot of teams by 40 somewhere along the way. And so I think he was not shocked with it, but I think he's just looking for somebody maybe to take over a little bit of leadership in terms of ball handling, just kind of getting his kids into some things. Both of them have a lot of young kids on the squad.
Yes.
We mentioned King City lost, Claire Staley. They lost some key components last year, and Brylan Armfield was going to be the one to have to kind of carry the water along with Garlock, because they do have two experienced guards back.
Yes.
But they're going to have to get some scoring from some other quarters besides those two. You just go by the seeds. You assume King City's going to win this game. I would assume they would, but
that's why you play.
Yeah, that's why you play, and you never know. For Pattonsburg, it's going to be a different thing for them than what they dealt with in the opening round of this tournament.
We'll send it now to Derek Brown for tonight's Hogue Lumber Company player starting lineups.
Albany Invitational is between the number 8 seed Pattonsburg Panthers and the number 5 seed King City Wildcats. The Panthers will be the visitors on the scoreboard, and their starters: number 10, Kevin Lee Bumgarner; number 11, Jaden Goebel; number 21, Annabelle Gardner; number 25, Cheyenne Miller; and number 32, Addie Iddings. Panthers are coached by Lee Warford, assisted by Macy Reagan. Home team on the scoreboard, the King City Wildcats. Number 1, Kinley Potter. Number 2, Bailey Hutchcraft. Number 21, Brylan Armfield. Number 22, England Garlock. And number 31, Allie Schneider. The Wildcats are coached by Ryan Anderson, assisted by Ashley Bogart.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for Pattonsburg: Kevin Bumgarner, Jaden Goebel, Annabelle Gardner, Cheyenne Miller, Addie Iddings, King City, Kinley Potter, Bailey Hutchcraft, Brylan Armfield, England Garlock, Allie Schneider. Pattonsburg, their road green uniforms, black lettering around Pattonsburg with white around it, white numbers with black around them. For King City, their home, white uniforms with purple lettering outlined in gold. And as we get set for tonight's tip-off, this tip-off brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial. Tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services, 660-726-3396. Another update, it was Rockport fumbling the snap, but Jacob Meyercore takes it into the end zone for a score. They're up 12-8 with 5:19 left to go in that first half. And Mike, we do have another update for you as well. That game between North Andrew Princeton will be played December 18th in Princeton.
Okay.
Thank you to Preston Cole with that information for us. King City wins the opening tip-off. All alone down on the block, Kinley Potter putting it up and in for two. Found herself all alone down on the block. Iddings will send it left wing for Goebel. Cross court to Iddings. Trying to feed it inside to Gardner, tipped out of bounds here off of King City.
Looking at the reaction on that basket, I think her brother liked it.
Yes. Ball tipped around, picked up here by Schneider. And then stolen back away immediately here by Rutledge, and she is going to, by Bumgarner, and she's going to step on the out-of-bounds line.
Yeah, in fairness to Bumgarner, she didn't have a whole lot of
space
options.
There. Yeah.
She was in the lane, right on the out-of-bounds line. Didn't have anybody. Their teammates had gone back on defense.
Into the corner with it is Armfield. Sending it inside. Schneider on the block. Can't get it to fall. Potter on the rebound. Sends it back out. Back to Potter. Out top for Garlock. Drives in. Her shot. Can't get it to go. Schneider on the putback is fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. Foul will go against Jaden Goebel. That's her first, team's first. Schneider will miss the first free throw attempt. Second attempt from Schneider is good. 3-0 King City with the lead. 1 minute into the ball game. Iddings to bring the ball across midcourt now for the Lady Panthers. Up top for Cheyenne Miller. Over to the right wing to Gardner. Dribbles in to the block, and they're going to get a tie up here. Forced by, I believe, was Brylan Armfield. Stays here with Pattonsburg.
I thought that was going to be a foul on Armfield.
As I think she had gotten in there first. I think the turn kind of forced her into that foul.
She pivoted into it,
yes. Stolen away here by Hutchcraft on the inbounds. Into the corner for Armfield here for King City. Back into the corner, Armfield. Inside to Schneider on the block, too strong. Hutchcraft's shot rejected away, out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg. Another update from St. Joseph. It is Worth County that answers back with a Hayden Sanders to Caleb New touchdown from 21 yards. 14-12, Worth County with the lead. Armfield from 3, no good. Schneider with the rebound. Back out from Garlock, no good. And there's going to be a foul called here against Hutchcraft on the rebound, that time by Miller. Three to nothing, King City leads here just a little over 2 minutes into the first quarter of play. Trying to send it into Goebel on the block. And she is going to be fouled here on the floor. Foul is going to go against Allie Schneider. That's her first, team second. Goebel to inbounds here for Pattonsburg. Inbounds to Gardner in the corner.
King City playing straight man-to-man defense.
Iddings on the block. Has it rejected away by Potter. Jump ball goes to King City. England Garlock top of the key here for the Lady Wildcats. Over to the right wing for Hutchcraft. Back to Garlock in the corner.
Well, this might be a good game to see if you can get Schneider off and going here from King City.
She's had some good looks down low as the pass that time from Armfield across court to Hutchcraft, a little too tall as it sails out of bounds.
Schneider has a little bit of a size advantage. It's like offensively she could use some confidence in her game.
Yeah.
Coaches can't give it to you. I mean, they can try to help you with it, but.
Iddings from 3, rolls out. Schneider on the rebound. Armfield passing it up for Potter. Just got caught a little too deep as that one goes off the bottom of the backboard, picked up by Miller. Iddings brings it across for Goebel. Back to Iddings' right wing. Pass tipped out of play that time by the hands of the freshman Kinley Potter. Goebel inbounds here for Pattonsburg. Inbounds to Gardner, back to Goebel. A foul called here on the drive. To get the foul called here against Brylan Armfield, that's her first, team's third. They're going to say Goebel stepped over the line on the inbounds.
She stepped over, the pass hit the line.
I believe that's what it was. So I didn't see her really step over it, but Armfield to Hutchcraft, down to Potter on the baseline. Trying to leave it off for Schneider. Back out to Garlock from 3. Misses it short. Rebound pulled in by Goebel. Quickly up for Gardner, can't corral the pass. Picked off by Garlock. Into the corner, Armfield from 3. Bounces off iron, rebound pulled in here by Miller.
We're going to give Pattonsburg credit. They really scrapped. They've scrapped on defense, kind of keeping this at a 3-0 game.
And another foul against King City. Is going to go against Schneider. That's going to be her second, team's 4th. Hutchcraft will come out. Checking in for King City is going to be Carson Mollis. A tough guard again here for Schneider with Goebel. Shot from Miller, baseline is long. Rebound pulled in here by Schneider. Finds Armfield all alone on the outlet. Trying to go to that right block. She's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go against Cheyenne Miller. And Armfield at the line for 2 free throws. As Armfield misses the first. And Mike, we've been on 3-0 here for about the last 4 minutes of game time. We're 3:12 left here in the first. It was 3-0 with 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Armfield's second free throw, misses again. Rebound pulled in here by Gardner.
People are going to call you and ask who's pitching.
Yeah. Innings, deep 3, misses long. Out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg. I said, you really kind of think King City, just by watching it, that they're running away with this, but haven't been able to get anything to fall. 1 for 10 from the field. King City, or Pattonsburg, just 4 shot attempts so far. Schneider will check out. Checking back in is Hutchcraft. Left wing for Mollis, down to Potter. For Armfield. On the cut to the basket, puts it in for 2. 5-0 now. King City at the lead, 2:45 left here in the first. Goebel, top of the key, sends it right wing to Iddings. Trying to send it up for Goebel, stolen away here by Hutchcraft. Garlock, top of the key. For Mollis, down in the corner to Hutchcraft. Back up again for Garlock. High post to Armfield. Quickly swarmed by a couple of Panthers. As she'll drive, she'll be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against Kevinley Bumgarner. That's her first, team's 3rd. And missing on the first free throw is Armfield. Armfield's second free throw misses off back iron as well. This one tipped out of bounds here off of Potter. 5-0 King City leads, 2:15 left to play here in this first quarter. They're at halftime at the state championship game. Rockport leading Worth County 18-14. With Jack Meyerkorth having a 55-yard touchdown pass to Weston Amthor right before halftime. Underneath 2 left to play here in the first quarter. Goebel up top for Iddings. Trying to go back door that time for Goebel. Iddings with the basketball, right wing. Sends it up for Gardner inside. Goes up, and they're going to get a travel call here against Pattonsburg with 1:36 left to play here in the opening quarter. $1:35 left to play here in the first. 5-0. King City with the lead.
Boy, really not much to say. There's just a lot of activity. Not much getting accomplished either way.
Armfield into the corner for Garlock.
There
Shot from 3.
No.
And then Armfield is going to pick up the foul on the rebound. So right now, King City just can't buy a bucket.
Yeah, they're going to go to the free throw line.
2 for 12 from the field for King City. And now Pattonsburg goes to the line for 2 free throws as they'll shoot their first free throws of the night. And King City, 2 for 12 from the field, 1 for 6 from the free throw line. Pattonsburg 0 for 4 from the field, and their first free throw attempt here from Gardner is no good. Cameron Miller will check in here for Mollis. Second free throw from Gardner is good. Gets Pattonsburg their first point tonight. It's a 4-point ball game in favor of King City, 5-1, 1:10 left here in the first. Miller left wing. Trying to send it up for Garlock, tipped out of bounds, off the hands. That time in Miller, and then off Garlock out of bounds with 1:05 left.
So King City playing man-to-man, Pattonsburg in a 1-2-2 zone.
Miller up top with it for Pattonsburg, over to left wing for Goebel. For Innings, top of the key. Shot too strong that time by Bumgarner on the baseline. Rebound picked up by Gardner. Innings at the high post. Up top for Miller. Right wing to Gardner. Goes up and goes off the bottom of the basket, but tipped by King City. .4 left here in this opening quarter. King City still looking for their first points from the field. Pass inbounds here for Innings. For Goebel, right wing. Brings it down to the corner. And a travel called here against Pattonsburg, as Pattonsburg has a little bit of trouble there with some spacing issues.
Yeah. And little miscommunication. I think Goebel was expecting a dribble handoff. And didn't get her teammates' cooperation. I think forced that travel.
Garlock up top over to left wing for Miller. Into the corner. Armfield from 3. The buzzer rolls out. After 1 quarter of play, it's a 5-1 King City lead. We go to the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their upcoming Testicle Festival Friday, December 12th at 6 p.m. at the Stanberry Community Center. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together: beef. It's what's for dinner.
3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg is ready to make your next pizza or sub fresh. 3B can make multiple kinds of pizzas, subs, and traditional or boneless chicken wings with several sauce options. 3B also carries pretzel bites, garlic breadsticks, and an 8-piece pull-apart dessert. So grab a beverage and food of your choice and enjoy the game at 3B Pizza and Subs, located at Brown Lumber in Pattonsburg. Call ahead to place your order at 660-367-2100.
It'll be Pattonsburg basketball to start out the second quarter of play. They trail here 5-1 as we start the second quarter. Goebel inbounds here for Innings. Into the state championship football game. It is at halftime. Rockport ahead 18-14. Innings, right wing 3. Trying to bank it in, can't get it to go. Comes back out to another shot from 3. This time off the mark. Ball bounces around. Potter loses it, picked up by Miller for Goebel. Back out to Bumgarner from 3, no good. And they're going to get a foul called here on the rebound against Hutchcraft.
Well, they are getting some shots up. Get on the floor after loose balls. All those, for all your struggles, that's a good sign for
Yes.
a coach.
Foul goes against Hutchcraft, her second, and a travel called here against Iddings. 5-1 lead here for King City, 28 seconds into the second quarter of play. Armfield with the basketball on the left wing. Sends it up top for Hutchcraft, over to the right wing to Garlock. Armfield sends it to Potter on the block. Too strong. Schneider there, no good. Potter sends it back out to Garlock. Shot from three. Had time to set herself and drains it. The pass to Miller. Stolen away here by Potter. Hutchcraft gives it back here for Garlock as she'll bring it across the timeline. 8-1 now. Wildcats lead. 6:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Trying to send it down to Potter, knocked away, out of bounds. It'll be Pattonsburg basketball.
Well, among the other things that have bedeviled the Pattonsburg Panthers is just they've got to have something to be able to get themselves a look at the basket. They don't have a lot of size where they can go inside, which really allows defenses to pressure up on the perimeter.
Armfield comes away with the steal, gets it to Garlock, and again the pass almost takes her out of a shot,
That's good
but
finish.
somehow makes a shot from almost behind the basket off the glass. 10-1 now, King City lead. Armfield almost comes away with another steal. 2 minutes gone here in the second. All alone that time was Bumgardner on the baseline. Miller trying to send it inside to Gardner. Iddings back up top for Miller. Shot from three. Misses it off the front iron. Armfield with the rebound. Cross court for Garlock, down to Schneider, all alone on the block for a moment. Help comes as she puts it up, and a foul going to come after the rebound. Foul is going to go against Iddings. That will be her first, team's first. Checking in will be Carly Pitzenbarger as she'll check in here for Bumgarner. Armfield to inbounds here for the Lady Wildcats. Finds Garlock in the corner. Into Schneider on the block. Back out to Garlock. Up top for Hutchcraft. Shot from three. No good. Ball bounces around. Picked up by Potter for Armfield from three. Off back iron. Tipped out of bounds off of Pattonsburg. King City leads 10-1, 5:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Inbounds for Potter on the block, off glass for two. And a timeout called here by Pattonsburg. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
12-1 is the lead here for King City coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Pattonsburg basketball here as Iddings will bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Panthers.
Looks like the Wildcats are going to show a little 1-3-1 zone.
Goebel has it stripped away, but they're going to get a foul, and if it goes against Hutchcraft, that's going to be her third. It is. Mollis will check in here for Hutchcraft. Iddings into Goebel on the block. Up top to Miller. Back to Iddings. Inside the three-point arc. Misses this one short. Rebound is going to be pulled in here by Goebel. A jump ball is going to go to King City. Armfield sends it over to left wing for Mollis. Back up to Armfield, top of the key. Trying to get it to Potter. Goes up off glass for two. (14-1) is the King City lead. 4:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Up top for Miller. Here for Pattonsburg. She'll send over to left wing to Goebel. Back to Iddings. Gardner on the baseline, knocks it down.
Well, maybe that'll get them going a little bit. They've had a tough time getting anything to drop.
Mollis left wing. Into the corner to Garlock. Back to Mollis. Trying to get to Armfield, knocked and stolen away. Here, but out of bounds is Annabelle Gardner. Garlock over to left wing for Mollis. High post for Armfield. Schneider on the baseline. Back up to Mollis, top of the key. Trying to get to Garlock, stolen away this time now by Gardner, and again she's going to step on the line.
Tell you give Pattonsburg some credit. They continue to fight and scrap a little bit. You almost think they need something like that, a couple of breakaways, maybe get a couple of easy looks at the basket.
Mollis for Garlock, back up again to Mollis. High post, Armfield to Potter, down on the baseline. Mollis drives. Her shot bounces out. Potter keeps it alive, picked up by Garlock. Down for Schneider on the block. Gets the bucket and the foul. Foul win against Iddings, her second. And finishing off the three-point play, there is Allie Schneider. 17-3 is the lead here for King City. 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Miller will send it over to left wing for Goebel. High post that time to Pitzenbarger. Tying it up is Armfield. Jump ball stays with Pattonsburg.
Not trying to be misogynistic here or cast any aspersions against any officials, because I think they all do it.
Yeah.
But we've noticed it seems like jump balls get called a lot more quickly in the girls' games than they do the boys' games.
Pitzenbarger with the basketball, sent it up top here for Iddings. Inside to Goebel. Going around the floor with it, and a timeout called here by King City. Prior to the jump ball, we'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri is your local authorized Polaris dealer. Rob Cycle deals in new and pre-owned Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides to make your outdoor living easier and more enjoyable. They offer experience, fair prices, and friendly atmosphere from people you know and trust. Call or stop in at Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg today to see what they can do for you. You'll be glad you did.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to come back from the Petty John Auto Center timeout. 2:41 left here in the second quarter. It'll be King City basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center halftime. Petty John Auto Center timeout. 17-3 is the lead here for King City. Just getting ready to start the second half of that state championship game. Rockport ahead over Worth County, 18-14. Up top for Garlock. Schneider down low. Has the shot hit off backboard, no good. Goebel on the rebound. Iddings, top of the key, will send over the left wing to Goebel. Up top to Miller. Cheyenne Miller for Goebel. To Addie Iddings with 2:05 left here in the second quarter. Trying to send it over top to Goebel, and picking up the foul here is going to be Carson Mollis. That'll be her first. Ball inbounds to Miller on the block. Her shot no good. Tipped around, picked up here by Schneider. She's going to be tied up, and it'll stay here with King City. England Garlock will bring the ball across midcourt here for the Wildcats. 1:45 left to play here in the second quarter. High post for Schneider. Armfield in the corner for Schneider, down low. Gets it in for two off the glass. Nice find that time from Armfield. Nice finish there from Schneider.
This has got to be good for Schneider's confidence anyway. We watched her last year. She really struggled at the offensive end of the floor.
Stolen away by Armfield. Goes, gets the bucket and the foul. Foul is going to go against Annabelle Gardner. That's her first, team's third. Potter will check in here for Mollis. Bumgarner will check in for Pitzenbarger. .115 left to play here in the second. The shot from Armfield on the and one is good. Armfield will check out as Cameron Miller will check in. It's a 19-point King City lead here, 1:15 left here in the second quarter. King City outscoring Pattonsburg 17-2 here in this second quarter. Iddings trying to send it in for Goebel, and they're going to get a foul called here against the Wildcats. Going to go against Kinley Potter. That will be her first, team's fourth. Next one will put Pattonsburg at the line for two. Inadvertent buzzer there, I believe. Thought maybe somebody was coming in to check in. They didn't. Hutchcraft came away with it, got it to Garlock. And she's going to be tripped up here by Miller. That will be her second, team's fourth. And now the next one against Pattonsburg will put King City at the line as well. Now checking in here will be Armfield here for Hutchcraft. Garlock to inbounds. Into the corner, Armfield shot from three. Misses off iron, tipped around by Potter, picked up here by Goebel. The pass to Gardner on the baseline goes through her hands, out of bounds. It'll be England Garlock to bring the ball across midcourt. Down into the right corner here for Armfield. Up top to Miller. Garlock left wing. Armfield will bring it back up to the top of the key, trying to restart the offense here. Looking like they'll go for the final shot here at the half with 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Trying to get to Potter, and the pass out of a reach, out of bounds here with 7.4 left here in the second quarter.
Not a bad idea. Good idea. Just stop and just a little bit careless with the pass.
Iddings over to the right wing for Miller. Gardner on the baseline, puts up a shot, misses off iron. We will go to the halftime with King City ahead by 19, 22-3. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in a moment. Remember, your Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
The King City School District is proud to support their students, athletes, coaches, teachers, and staff at the King City School. King City School District understands that the teamwork that is built out on the playing surfaces will help their students succeed in the future. Proud supporter of all King City Wildcats is the King City School District. And the King City School District wants to say, go Wildcats! The Pattonsburg R2 School District is overjoyed with the accomplishments of the Pattonsburg students. The board, teachers, staff, and Pattonsburg community members know that the hard work and determination that the students of the Pattonsburg School District put into their studies and extracurricular activities will serve them well in the future. The Pattonsburg School District is a proud supporter of their Panthers, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Panther.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start our halftime here, brought to you by Albany Hy-Vee. It's a 22-3 lead here for King City over Pattonsburg. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the first half. For King City, they're shooting 9 for 28 from the field, 1 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 8 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Allie Schneider and Kinley Potter, each with 6 points, 5 points for Armfield and Garlock right behind them. For Pattonsburg, they're shooting 1 for 14 from the field, 0 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Annabelle Gardner with all 3 of their points so far here in the first half.
Well, really not much to say. Pattonsburg's just having all kinds of trouble getting anything going offensively. They've turned it over quite a bit, along with their to account for the fact they've only gotten up 14 shots.
Yeah.
King City is just it's one of those. You hate to say it's one of those games that you just don't want to get into bad habits, doing things that you wouldn't ordinarily do. And 22-3, don't see a lot of chance for Pattonsburg to make a comeback, but you just like to see them get something going positive that they can take forward. The one thing I would say positive about them is they have continued to scrap on the defensive end.
Yeah.
They're giving away a little bit of size inside, but I mean, they're still getting after it. It's not like they've just completely given up the ship here. So you just like to see them have a couple of good things happen to them offensively, maybe give them a little bit of confidence or a couple of things to build on somewhere down the road.
Giving you another update. Apparently, after a miscue on the kickoff, Rockport has great field position. Weston Amthor then heaves a touchdown pass to Jack Meyerkorth. And now it is a 26-14 Rockport lead with 11-11 left to go in the third quarter. So the beginning of the second half, Rockport ahead 26-14 over Worth County in the state championship game. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their upcoming Testicle Festival Friday, December 12th at 6 p.m. at the Stanberry Community Center. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together: beef. It's what's for dinner. 3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg is ready to make your next pizza or sub fresh. 3B can make multiple kinds of pizzas, subs, and traditional or boneless chicken wings with several sauce options. 3B also carries pretzel bites, garlic breadsticks, and an 8-piece pull-apart dessert. So grab a beverage and food of your choice and enjoy the game at 3B Pizza and Subs, located at Brown Lumber in Pattonsburg. Call ahead to place your order at 660-367-2100. Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
The full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ballgame from 2018 till today right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
So back again here to Albany as we get ready to start the second half. At the start of the second half, we talked about Rockport getting a big pass from Amthor to Meyerkorth. It was then one play later, 59 yards. Jude Archer scores for Rockport, or for Worth County. It's a 26-22 ball game now in favor of Rockport. 10:54 left in the third quarter. In that state championship game going on over at Spratt Memorial Stadium in St. Joseph. 22-3. Here is the score. So a couple of touchdowns and a field goal. King City with the lead here over Pattonsburg as we start out the second half of play.
You're going to pull a Kevin Harlan, aren't you? Where Kevin Harlan called both of the
Well, remember,
the Chiefs got the top
now
seed
I will say we confused a lot of people last year at the King City tournament when I was calling a game that I was watching from the other gym while people were watching another game. So
you mean
we're not going to try that again tonight.
You mean just last year? That was the only time. That was the only time we had confused anybody.
Well,
hey,
that was the main one I've heard.
We're ahead of the game if it was only once. I spent my whole life confusing people. Mostly my wife.
So as we get ready to start second half action, it'll be Pattonsburg basketball. It'll be Goebel Iddings, as well as Bumgardner, Gardner, and also Miller for King City.
King City comes out, stays in their man-to-man defense.
They will bring out Armfield, Garlock, Hutchcraft, Potter, and Schneider. Idians with the basketball on the right wing here for Pattonsburg. Down to the baseline here for Cheyenne Miller. Back out to Idians' right wing. Trying to send it inside to Goebel. Knocked away by Schneider. And Potter unable to corral it as she collides here with Goebel. Goebel a little slow to get up a little bit.
He may have rolled an ankle.
And she got hit pretty hard there by Potter, I believe in the back with the knee as well. Unintentionally, but.
It's clipping.
Yeah. Continue with our football terminology as that one picked off that time by Schneider to Potter. Can't get the finish. Ball bouncing around and jump ball will stay here with King City. And Potter from the block puts it in off glass for two. Gardner with the basketball. Spins, puts up the shot, leaves it short, bounces off of Miller out of bounds. So, giving another update. Worth County thought they recovered a fumble, but they did not. The next play, Caleb Holmes scores for 43 yards. They give a 32-22 lead to Rockport. Then Jude Archer goes another 54 yards for a touchdown for Worth County. 32-28, Rockport ahead, 9:34 left in the third quarter. 4 touchdowns in the first minute and 4 touchdowns between the two teams at 146 seconds, in that second half. I was eventually going to get it out.
I really thought it might be more defensive minded. This could be a
offensive
really
shootout.
high,
That's close to what the final score was the first time those two teams played. Trying to get it inside to Iddings, knocked away, and there's going to get a foul called here against King City. It goes against Brylan Armfield. That is going to be her third.
You know, I was thinking about listening to Coach Peterson talking to the Platte Valley boys in their opening round game where they were struggling, and him yelling, just make the easy pass. And don't you kind of want to say that to the Pattonsburg girls. Just make the easy pass. Don't try to get in a hurry or force.
As the pass from Armfield to Schneider puts it in for two. Schneider with 8 points here in the ball game with 5:46 left to play here in the third quarter. 26-3 is the King City lead. Over to the right wing with it now for Iddings.
There you go.
Feeds it inside to Goebel inside the paint. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Nice pass, nice entry. Good catch and finish by Goebel. Good athlete.
Yeah. Foul called there against Schneider. That is her third. Second free throw attempt here upcoming from Jaden Goebel. Can't get the shot to fall. Schneider bounces around, picked up now here by Armfield. Quickly back in transition, into the corner. Garlock from three. Misses short, rebound picked up here by Pattonsburg. Goebel had Bumgarner. She had looked up, didn't see her until late. Goebel sends it across court for Bumgarner into the corner to Annabelle Gardner. Knocked around. Miller is going to be fouled, and I believe they're going to get Hutchcraft again. That is going to be her fourth. Team second with 5:03 left here in the third quarter. And again, it will be Mollis that'll check in here for Hutchcraft. Goebel inbounds. Innings from 3, left wing. Can't get it to fall in. Tipped around, picked up by Goebel. She is going to be fouled. She'll go to line to shoot 2 free throws.
Goebel's gotten kind of beaten up in this game.
She got a little beat up in the game against Albany, too, as Potter picks up her second.
She's gone down hard here a few times, gotten fouled hard. I don't mean dirty.
Goebel hits the first. Second free throw attempt upcoming here from Jaden Goebel. Rolls out. Rebound picked up here by Schneider. Armfield leaves it for Schneider. Sending it back up top for Garlock. Pass a little too tall, and it's going to be a backcourt violation here against the Wildcats. .445 left here in the third. A 20-point King City lead, 26-6. Idding sends it over to the right wing now for Bumgarner. And again, Pattonsburg has some spacing issues there offensively as Idding's unable to get the shot to fall from 3. And get a foul.
I think got a jump,
or jump ball. Sorry. Stays here with Pattonsburg. Ball inbounds to Miller on the block. Goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Mollis on the rebound. Up for Potter. And she loses track of it out of bounds. Iddings to bring the ball across midcourt here for Pattonsburg. 4:13 left to play here in the third. 26-6 is the lead in favor of King City. Up top for Annabelle Gardner. For Miller. Trying to send it over to Gardner. Tipped off the referee by Potter, out of bounds. Really thought Tyler had quicker moves than that. He could get out of the way, but
I don't know. Of all the things I would have said about Tyler,
don't know if his quickness or Nanchili would be the first.
Quickness wouldn't have been one of them, but and there's a lot of good things to say, but quickness isn't one of those.
After the jump ball, King City with it, and it'll be Garlock that brings the ball across midcourt over the right wing for Mollis. Up top to Armfield over the left wing, Garlock. Trying to send it back up, stolen away here by Cheyenne Miller. Trying to send it back that time for Bumgarner, picked up by Iddings. Puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Ball knocked away off the foot of Garlock, picked up by Iddings. Trying to send it inside, forcing it a little bit. Knocked away by Potter, and then Annabelle Gardner going to be called for the travel.
Just a little too far under the basket.
Timeout called here by King City. A full Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri is your local authorized Polaris dealer. Rob's Cycle deals in new and pre-owned Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides to make your outdoor living easier and more enjoyable. They offer experience, fair prices, and friendly atmosphere from people you know and trust. Call or stop in at Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg today to see what they can do for you. You'll be glad you did.
26-20 is the lead here in favor of King City. They'll have the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Garlock will send it now for Armfield.
King City stayed in 1-2-2.
Schneider into the corner for Garlock. Up for Mollis. Left wing to Armfield. Brings it down to the corner. Sends it across for Garlock. High post to Potter. Trying to pass it out, tipped away by Gardner.
Nope, not now.
Eddings pass to Gardner, going to tip off her hands, off of Potter and then off the hands of Gardner, out of bounds. Just saw her a little too late.
If Miller had looked right away, had her, but otherwise, Potter did. I think it was Potter that knocked it out.
Yeah, well, it's Potter and then off of Gardner.
Yes. Potter did a good job of getting back, had no chance.
Mollis to Potter into the corner, now to Garlock. Potter in the corner. Cross court for Mollis. Armfield trying to leave it down on the block there for Schneider, picked up here by Pattonsburg. Quick pass up to Miller. Goes up off glass for two.
Good finish.
Nice finish against some traffic there for Cheyenne Miller. Under 2 left here in the third.
And had to make the catch in traffic.
Yeah. Mollis gets this one for Garlock. Back door, they had Schneider open, but missed her. Now they'll get it down to Schneider on the block and tipped out of bounds off the hands of Annabelle Gardner. Armfield inbounds into the corner to Garlock. Into Potter. Corner, Armfield from 3. Drains it. 8 points on the night now for Armfield with 1:20 left to play here in the third. 29-8 is the King City lead. Eddings sends it up top to Goebel. Gardner from 3. Misses short. Hits off the foot out of bounds of Mollis. Cameron Miller will check in here for Mollis with 1:06 left here in the third. Goebel inbounds for Gardner, and she's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Going to put the foul here against Miller. That will be her first, team's 5th. As Pattonsburg will be at the line here for the final 1:04 of the third quarter. Gardner will miss on the first free throw attempt. And the next free throw from Gardner misses as well. Jump ball stays here with Pattonsburg. Another update, Brock Holmes.
I think they called a foul.
Oh, they did call a foul, sorry. The foul that time went against Cheyenne Miller. So another update, Brock Holmes for Rockport scores his 60th touchdown of the season from 3 yards out. Rockport ahead 38-28, 7:28 left in the third quarter. Miller's pass to Schneider. Unable to corral it down on the block. Goes out of bounds here off of, I think they both kind of came down out of bounds at the same time. So jump ball goes to Pattonsburg.
So what's the score now?
38-28 Rockport, 7:28 left in the third. Heck of a season here for Brock Holmes, the running back for Rockport, 60 touchdowns, and they had a lot of halftime games this season as well. Trying to feed it inside to Gardner on the block. Blocked away here by King City. Garlock top of the key. 20 seconds left here in the third. Over to the right wing with it now for Armfield. Into Potter on the block. Goes up strong. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled in here by Gardner. 6 seconds left. Goebel, top of the key for Iddings. Needs to get up the shot. No shot attempted there as we end the third quarter. 29-8 is the lead here in favor of King City. We'll start the fourth when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Looking for the best deals right here at home? You'll find it in the New Shopper. Every week, the New Shopper brings you community updates, local events, and money-saving bargains from businesses you know and trust. Whether you're checking out sales, finding services, or just staying connected with your neighbors, the New Shopper keeps you in the loop. Want your message in every home? Advertise in the New Shopper, where community shops first.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, your family.
King City basketball coming out of the quarter break. They'll start out the fourth quarter with the basketball leading 29-8. High post to Armfield, over to the right wing to Garlock. Sending it across to Hutchcraft. Back to Armfield, high post, trying to feed it inside. That time to Jamie Phipps, tipped and stolen away here by Pattonsburg. Iddings baseline jumper, knocks it down. Garlock to bring the ball across midcourt over to left wing, now to Hutchcraft. Back to Garlock, right wing.
Well, we've seen a little bit of life from the Panthers here in the second half.
Potter off glass. She's now in double digits with 10. Miller up top for Goebel, over to the right wing. Iddings back inside for Goebel. Spins, goes up off glass for two. Top of the key with it, Garlock trying to send it to Armfield. Left wing to Hutchcraft, back up to Garlock up at the top of the key. 6:35 left here in the fourth quarter, 31-12 is the lead here in favor of King City. Potter, baseline. Lost her footing, picked up here by Goebel. Quickly up for Iddings, knocked away that time by Garlock. Right to Miller. Can't finish. And we are going to get a jump ball that stays here with Pattonsburg. See now, Mike, why didn't you call that jump ball sooner? You wouldn't have that, right?
Well,
No.
I don't know.
That's what Sub would say
yeah,
on that.
Yeah. I don't know how you'd have called that any quicker.
Yeah. Iddings top of the key, finds Goebel down in the block, goes strong. Too strong, no off glass. Gardner on the rebound. Foul called on the floor. Foul that time is going to go against Garlock. That is her first. Team's first as well. Goebel to inbounds. Up top for Gardner. Knocked away, out of bounds off of the hands of Potter. Over to left wing with it for Goebel. Trying to feed it inside to Gardner. Has it rejected away by Potter. Potter slows things up and gives it off to Garlock. Another update from St. Joseph. Lucas Frisch scores from 5 yards away. Back to a 4-point ball game, 38-34. Rockport leads. 3:57 left in that third quarter. Garlock cuts to the basket, off glass, no good. Tipped around, picked up by Potter, out for Armfield from three. Off iron, rebound, still tipped around. Kept in play, or just almost kept in play by Goebel as it goes out of bounds.
This may be a case in In St. Joe, who can get a stop?
Yeah. Ball inbounds to Potter on the wing, into the corner. Armfield from 3. Rims out. Rebound picked up by Gardner. Goebel for Iddings. Back to Goebel. And she's going to be called here for the travel.
You know, we've had this discussion before, too. Did she ever really leave the floor?
That time I think she did.
She did? Okay.
Schneider will check back in here for Jamie Phipps. 5:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Garlock sends it to the right wing for Armfield, into the corner to Potter, back to Armfield, rejected out of bounds off the hands of Gardner.
Tell you, Gardner's been really active in a lot of hit the floor hard a couple of times. She's going to need the whirlpool after this game.
Ball inbounds for Potter on the block, has it rejected away by Iddings. Armfield drives, leaves it short off front iron, rebound pulled in by Goebel. Into the corner for Gardner, trying to feed it back inside for Goebel, stolen away off the hands of Schneider and missed her as she was streaking open down towards the basket. Armfield into the corner for Hutchcraft. Goes out of bounds here off of King City, stays here with Pattonsburg. Sorry, goes to Pattonsburg. Checking in for King City is going to be Autumn Novotny, as she'll check in here for Hutchcraft. With it on the baseline, there is Pitzenbarger. Can't get the shot to fall as it bounced off the iron a few times. Jump ball will go to Pattonsburg. Or sorry, goes to King City. Checking in there for Pattonsburg now, Cara Bernardino. Armfield. Novotny from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound is pulled in here by Pitzenbarger. Iddings with the basketball. Left wing. Deep 3. Misses long. Rebound pulled in there by Schneider. Trying to feed it into Schneider. Kept in play by Goebel. Iddings from Miller goes through her hands. Picked up now by Garlock. 3:15 left to play here in the fourth. Potter into the corner for Armfield. Into Schneider on the block. Can't get the shot to fall. Kept in play there by Pitzenbarger. 31-12. King City leads. 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Pitzenbarger on the baseline. Puts up the shot. Gets it to fall in. 2:45 left here in the ball game. Garlock for Potter. Tips out and a foul going to be called. And they're going to get the foul call here against Jaden Goebel, her second.
Well, and you start looking for positive signs if you're Coach Warford with an inexperienced team who's had some struggles. Right now, they've outscored King City in the second half.
Yeah. Another foul called here against Pattonsburg is going to go against Carly Pitzenbarger. That's going to be the team's second, her first. 2:38 left here in the ball game. 31-14. King City with the lead. Mollis with it in the corner here for King City. Trying to send it down to the block, picked up by Armfield on the baseline just before it could go out of bounds. Armfield in the corner for Novotny. Trying to send it out to Mala. Stolen away here by Goebel, and she's going to step on the out-of-bounds line. I think that's about the third or fourth time Goebel's almost had a steal and has stepped out of bounds.
They've had their share of steals here.
Rockport fumbled on their next drive. Worth County recovers on the Rockport 16-yard line with an opportunity to go up. As taken at that time is Schneider off glass for 2. 33-14, King City with the lead. 2:05 left here in the fourth. And Schneider now in double figures along with Potter with 10. Picking up the foul here is going to be Brylan Armfield. That'll be her fourth. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Checking in here for King City will be Gracie Law, Cameron Miller. Also checking back in is Jamie Phipps. Into the corner for Pitzenbarger. Shot from 3 from Goebel, no good. Trying to track down that one before it goes out of bounds, unable to. So after Worth County able to recover a fumble, Braden Stevens scores from 16 yards away, 42-38. Worth County leads, 2:05 left in the third quarter. And they now lead over Rockport. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth here. 33-14, King City with the lead. And Armfield goes up, puts it in for 2. And it's 5 touchdowns and 2 touchdowns in favor of King City here. 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Top of the key for Bumgarner. Down to Goebel on the baseline. Puts it up in for 2. Tough little finish that time from Goebel. Surrounded. She has 7 in the ball game. Under a minute left here in the fourth quarter. 35-16. King City with the lead, looking to try and run out the time here on Pattonsburg and find themselves in the consolation game. They will play against Platte Valley 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Mike, are you bringing the coffee and breakfast?
Yeah, what do you want?
Eggs Benedict sound good?
I don't know how to make that. How about a donut?
I might be able to go with a donut.
Okay.
Cinnamon rolls right now in the hospitality room tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shot from 2 that time, no good there from Gracie Law. Gets the rebound in the corner. Sends it back out now to Armfield. 10 seconds left here in the ball game for Miller. Send it up to Armfield, and she can hold this one out. 35-16 is the final. King City will meet Platte Valley in the consolation game Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame of tonight's Winner's Circle Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as it's King City picking up the win over Pattonsburg 35-16. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for King City. They shoot 15 for 46 from the field, 2 for 15 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 8 from the free throw line, led in scoring by Kinley Potter, Brylan Armfield, and Allie Schneider, all with 10 points, 5 points from England Garlock. For Pattonsburg, they shoot 7 for 33 from the field, 0 for 11 from behind the arc, 2 for 7 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Jaden Goebel with 7 points. 3 points on night for Annabelle Gardner. 2 points for Pitzenbarger, Miller, and Idians. And Mike, tonight our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game goes to Allie Schneider.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know there's a three-way tie for who the leading scorer was, but Schneider really showed some flashes that we haven't seen. Mostly, last year she just had a whale of a time finishing shots in around the basket. Made a couple of nice up and under moves. Finish. I don't know this for sure, but I'm just guessing. As a varsity basketball player, that's probably her career high. I thought it's a good time to give her player of the game, and you can always make a case for Armfield.
Yeah,
I think. But we'd say congratulations to Allie on what I think is her career high. And for Pattonsburg, we're always looking for things to take out of it. Basically, they tied King City in the second half both teams scored 13 points in the second half. Now you'd like to score more, but at least you tied for a half.
Yes.
Maybe that's something you can take forward down the road as you advance on into the season.
And we will go to our final game of the night coming back in just a moment. It'll be the Pattonsburg boys, Stanbury boys when we come back here on Albany TV.